As you may know, the anti-Israel encampment occupying McGill University private property since April 27 was finally dismantled on July 10. This occurred while McGill awaited a hearing for their second injunction request, which had been postponed to July 25th. However, McGill enlisted the security agency CIRCO to dismantle the encampment. The university had faced significant vandalism, graffiti, occupation of administrative buildings, violence, and hate speech on campus, as well as altercations with their security agents. Despite these ongoing illegal activities, the Montreal police did not take action to clear the encampment. Several recent events have further highlighted the issues at hand. A new encampment was erected at Victoria Square Park in Montreal, where I was attacked along with another TVA journalist without any police intervention. This camp was dismantled 2 weeks after it appeared. Previously, Mayor Valérie Plante stated she did not want violence between the SPVM and protesters when discussing the encampment at McGill and UQAM University, emphasizing the importance of dialogue between institutions and activists. But the encampment in the public space was not tolerated as much as the others. Let's hear from her.
I think many Montrealers are asking themselves this morning why we intervene today. It's important for me to remind everybody that the right to demonstrate is a fundamental right protected by the charters, and we will always defend it. But a demonstration cannot permanently occupy a public site. You can't occupy a public site permanently, no matter what the cause. Public space must remain public.
When it comes to McGill, President Dick Cheney just issued this statement saying, following this morning's intervention, I have every expectation that the city and the SPVM will remain consistent in their approach and act swiftly to remove the encampment here as well. Will you be following through with McGill's demand?
Well, this is where I find that the dean and the McGill University have failed compared to other universities who were able to find a solution in a peaceful way, because that's what people expect, that it will be a peaceful way out of this. I expect Concordia, the university, McGill University, to revise their strategy. That being said, they already decided to go through court, and this is what they have to be accountable for. They choose that path right away to go in court, and now everybody's is like linked to this decision that will be made by the court. I think it's important that people understand that. They took that path. So now they have to be accountable for that. Right now, their reputation is being tainted by their incapacity to find a way out.
She blamed literally McGill for choosing legal action over dialogue. But everyone knows that engaging with these left-wing activists is nearly impossible. McGill had promptly requested the Montreal police to dismantle the camp as soon as it was set up, but their requests were repeatedly denied. According to a spokesperson from the SPVM, quote, in La Presse article, and I quote, "Since it's private property, the decision to dismantle the camp belongs to the university. This raises the question, why was no assistance provided by the SPVM if they decided the camp needed to go? It's worth nothing that Mayor Plante is a left-wing activist and part of the Save 40 Cities, an organization with a drastic green agenda aiming to coerce citizens into reducing consumption for climate change."
Effective climate action doesn't just involve slashing carbon emissions. It also means securing a just transition, which puts equity and inclusion at the heart of decision-making and ensures the benefits of climate action are felt by everyone.
Mayor Plante seems to protect these masked criminals because they align politically with her. With the Montreal municipal elections coming up in 2025, She likely does not want to lose the support of her leftist base, given the city's strong left-leaning political spectrum. Several incidents occur between the dismantling of the Victoria Square camp and the McGill camp. Following the first dismantling on July 5th, the night after, activists violently protested, attacking McGill University, breaking windows, and allegedly injuring 2 police officers. The following Tuesday, on July 9, Mayor Valérie Plante had to be evacuated from a Ville-Marie Borough Council meeting when anti-Israel activists stormed the place, shouting accusations of supporting genocide.
Israël bombarde Valérie! Valérie complice!
Tensions have escalated quickly over the past few weeks. One reason cited by the university for dismantling the camp was the activists' categorical refusal to allow police and fire services to inspect the camp for potential risk. During the dismantling, it was reported that only homeless individuals remained to watch the encampment. And the university rector noted, and I quote, 2 cases of overdose occur in the camp since July 6. He also mentioned the presence of syringe, illegal narcotic sales, and an infestation of rats due to the unsanitary conditions. I reached out to the university for comment. They stated McGill hired Serco to investigate the encampment and to take the lead in dismantling it. Based on the firm findings and the continued escalation of vandalism, violent incidents, and clear health and safety risk associated with the encampment, McGill decided that we urgently needed to move to dismantle the encampment. Clearly, this encampment was not as peaceful as some have tried to portray it. The university added, since the encampment started, the university has faced significant costs, including increased security, the relocation of convocation from the lower field on downtown campus, and repeated repairs and cleaning of vandalized buildings. They mentioned that this is the first step in restoring stability and fostering a respectful campus climate. And in the longer term, it will reduce the significant cost the university has incurred due to the illegal occupation. The night following the dismantling, anti-Israel protesters took the street to denounce McGill action, leading to violent clashes between the SPVM and activists. The campus remained closed to the public for days. A once grassy and well-maintained area on the McGill private property is now a barren and muddy space. Activists have vowed to return with other methods. So let's see what the future holds. Most of these thugs were allowed to break the law repeatedly without consequence because they hide like cowards with masks. Is it now the time to pass a law requiring protesters to show their identity? Because these violent, unlawful actions has just started. But I reached out also to the SPVM to know a little bit more about the reason behind why they didn't intervene when McGill have asked repeatedly to dismantle the camp. And I don't have any answer yet, but as soon as I have one, I will let you know. Don't forget to go over pro-Hamas.com because in Canada, we have some people who are not Canadian, who are here on a student visa, they are here on temporary visa, or just working visa, and they are here in our street, and they are chanting openly and advocating for terrorist organizations like Hamas. We don't want that here. If you agree with that, go and sign our petition at pro-Hamas.com right now.